carry our invitation today, and we are here today, May 29, 2024. We are celebrating Mr. President 1 year in office. So far, so good. We as good people of Nigeria, we are rejoicing with the system. We are celebrating for those who he appoint, who have distinguished themselves as performers. We can see some of them that are doing marvelously well. They are doing great. We have come to celebrate Mr. President 1 year in office today.
About a year ago, a new government was inaugurated for our dear nation, Nigeria. And this government, being headed by President TINUBU, was confronted with a plethora of challenges as a result of several decades of neglect by successive governments right from independence of our country, Nigeria. These challenges, which included the very monstrously hydra-headed subsidy regime, also the regulation of the forex market by subsidizing it also, and the substitution of local production for importation. Thus, our nation gradually went under the burden of huge financial deficits. The nation was bleeding, and no leader in over 6 decades of our nationhood as an independent country was able to take the bull by the horn. But when President TINUBU came, in what we can only liken to an audacity of courage, he took the bull by the horn, ensured the end of the subsidy regime, ensured the flotation of the naira, and ensured that gradually local production sprung to life again. Indeed, the nation was bleeding, like Mr. President stated. But today, as the youth and middle-aged citizens of Nigeria, we have come to attest to the fact that President TINUBU, along with his dexterous team of administrators, have ensured that an end has come to the bleeding, and it is time for healing. Today, we have gathered here as representatives of the millions of Nigerian youth across the Federation. We are here not just to celebrate, but to maintain a very strong resolve that we are giving the President a firm vote of confidence, and we will continually stand beside and behind Mr. President. The taste of the pudding, as it is said, is in the eating. We speak based on palpable, feelable, and evident results that we have seen. We know what the situation was before Mr. President came. Mr. President came and he gave a marching order to the service chiefs, and we have seen them all roar to life. The reason why we still have most of this violence ongoing is because our vast lands have been left unoccupied, and that is the essence of this gathering. It is a strong resolution. We have come here as the youth of Nigeria to say Nigeria is ours to take back. The security chiefs cannot do it alone. The military will need the collaboration of the citizenry. And that is why we have assembled here from the 36 states to tell Mr. President that we have confidence in you, to tell the security chiefs that we have confidence in you. But beyond having confidence in you, we are ready to cooperate with you. We are ready to give you the needed support that will serve as the fillip to achieve the results that are needed. We believe that even before the evenings of this year, the situation of security will improve significantly. We have already mapped out across the 36 states areas of comparative advantage in agriculture, areas of comparative advantage in small local productions, so that we can substitute imports for local productions and gradually get exports also. The value of the naira will gradually come up again. The cost of living will also improve very significantly. But there is no other way apart from embracing productivity. And one of the lowest hanging fruits is agriculture, which the youth of Nigeria have embraced and which the president is giving renewed support to. let us make it very clear that where there are gaps, wherever there are hitches, we are going to be working assiduously in partnership with the government. Our doors are wide open. We will be on the streets. We will not be in isolation in offices. We will be under the sun and under the rain. We will be in the fields until the ugly trend is reversed as Nigeria is advancing forward. Thank you, sir.
My name is Chief Mike Imsoan, MON. I was a full participant in the last administration from the youth wings, and I think I should be able to speak what happened in the last government and this government. On the issue of Mr. President performance, I will score him more than 75%. Yes, last administration, by this time, there were a lot of insecurity. The farmers and headers crisis were almost in many part of the states. Today, you cannot hear about it. The Kaduna Abuja-Kaduna road was not applicable until you have enough escort. Even generals were following that road. We were using train to apply that road. Today, you can go to that road anytime, even in the middle of the night. On the issue of infrastructure development, you are here, you are in Abuja, you are in FCT, you can attest to it. You are a journalist, you have information sometimes better than we do. The government has done so far with 1 year. For us to examine the government 1 year in office, it's a pass mark, and we are believing that by the time that Asoju finishes his first 4 years, Nigeria will be super. That is our belief, and that is our trust. Because we believe in his capacity, a seasoned administrator, a competent team that he has assembled from the legislative arm of the government to the executive arm of the government to the judicial. They are all competent. The secretary of the government of the federation, a former governor, a former senator, a former minister, is the permanent secretary who understands all the working of the government. These are the teams that the Asoju is working with, and these are teams that will not afford to fail us, and they are giving us expectations. Thank you.
Basically, I still remain Comrade Kabir Matazu. The last 1 year has been a year of turbulence, has been a year that Mr. President is changing the trajectory, the course of this nation to usher in an era of prosperous development for the advancement of the progress of this country. As we all know, the first thing Mr. President did when he assumed office was to remove the infamous fuel subsidy regime. And we believe that is the foundation upon which that will turn the economy of this country. And my major focus and concern is the area of security. You know, government is meant to ensure security and welfare of the people. That is, in fact, the primary purpose of government. And in the area of security, the president has put in the right team in place to ensure security, peace and stability of this country. Especially, I want to use this opportunity to commend the National Security Advisor for a job well done, because he has brought synergy and ensure proper coordination of the multifaceted security agencies that we have in the country to ensure that Nigeria remain peaceful, sound and secure for economic development to take place. Thank you very much.